Namaste, welcome My Nature India. We are very happy today that as youngsters we have got an opportunity to introduce our initiative. This is our farm, Bilvashri Farm, and this we consider as a blessing of Goddess Chamundeshwari. My mother, Dr. Uma, always dreamt of having a small piece of her own garden. So that dream of having a garden has now transformed into this farm called Bilvashri Farm. Why the name Bilvashri? Bilva is Shiva's most favorite leaf. We worship Lord Shiva with Bilva leaves, Bilva Patre. So his wife is Bilvashri, Parvati. So that that was taken, and we have named our farm as Bilvashri.
Also,
And
it's a close to Chamundeshwari hill.
If we stand here, we can see Chamundi temple from here. So this is the spiritual aspect of naming our farm. So why farming? Because both of us work in Bangalore. We never had the intention of doing agriculture, but over time we have seen in and around. My husband, though he has farming background, his forefathers, ancestors are all farmers, but I had no intention of farming. But today if we see in and around us, we are surrounded by concrete jungle. People only believe in rat race, going to office, coming back, earning money. What are we giving back to nature? We are not doing much. So that was one of the motivational reasons to start farming. My mother also encouraged us a lot. She bought this piece of land so that we could start doing it. Youngsters especially kindly understand that if we take care of nature, it will definitely take care of us. Every time we have gone against nature, it will punish us back. So why not nurture when it is giving us so much? As I have told, we believe in sustainable living. What is sustainable living? Live with nature, support nature, use everything from nature and give back to it. Avoid plastic as much as we can, because we know it takes millions of years for it to disintegrate. So even in our farm, we have used many natural concepts in farming, in building the house, all of that. We have used many sustainable ways, that is water harvesting, using natural terracotta bricks, all of that. And also young farmers who have a piece of land of their own, kindly motivate yourself, because the moment you get up in the morning and step into your farm, it is a beautiful wonderland. You can see animals, beautiful birds. We have visits from cheetahs, wild pigs, peacocks.
It's regular visitors.
Regular visitors. But I don't think we can get an opportunity like this even if we spend thousands of rupees and go on a safari. A guided safari cannot give the same excitement of seeing these creatures on your own land.
Yeah, for example, my son, and after seeing a wild boar in my land, he was so excited, and I could see just a few meters away. He was so excited and he was so happy.
Yeah, and he was saying Lion King's Pumbaa has visited
Yeah.
our farm. So
Yeah.
this is the kind of excitement children should have, and children should be encouraged. Let them roll around in soil, soil their hands, grow their own plants, pluck from it. So this kind of amazing experience we should encourage our children. Children today only are hooked to their mobile phones and computers, video games. They should be as much as possible brought away from it, and they should simply go along with nature. And it is not only for today. We have to think of the next 100 years, what we can give back to Mother Earth. So not just us, all the coming generations should understand that treating nature well is very, very important.
Yeah, see, for that, best example, not only this commercial crop, you should grow, also you should put like bilva tree, and also this
Bunny tree.
bunny trees and all that. So we actually, you know, we have quite a lot of trees like that, and you know, even, you know, we have one different, we call it as Linga Pushpa in Kannada. I don't know in English exactly what it is. Though we have no income from that, you know, trees, but we still, you know, put those trees just to, you know, because nowadays, you know, you don't see such trees, you know, anywhere, because these are all getting, you know, already, you know, it is going out of from our ecosystem. So just, you know, have that mindset. Don't always think about, you know, making money and all that. So give something back to the nature. So definitely, you know, nature nurtures us. So yeah, I urge everyone, keep your children engaged in farming. Let them do what is best in the nature and all that, and also save water. It's a main critical thing. By doing lot of things, you know, you can say, by doing drip irrigation and water
Harvesting.
harvesting, you know, you can save lot of water, because it's nowadays it's very you know,
There is water scarcity
scarcity
everywhere.
everywhere. So make use of water very
Judiciously.
judiciously. Yeah, let's visit our house. So this is our farmhouse. So we constructed this house 1 year ago.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
just
exactly
exactly 1 year ago we constructed this house. It's about 1200 square feet. We chose Totti Mane concept. In Kannada, we in villages side, you know, there is a Totti Mane concept. So we make use of the same concept, and we did quite a lot of you know, research, you know, to get this beautiful house constructed. There's a lot of effort involved in this. So there's a lot of research and a lot of planning and a lot of discussion, and you can ask my wife what all things she did it.
yes. From OLX, we have searched everywhere. The thing is, we have made use of second-hand doors and windows. So the term second-hand may not sound very good, but today, if somebody sees our windows and doors, they are all amazed.
Amazed and jealous.
Sometimes jealous too, and they keep asking, "How did you get these beautiful doors?" So we have sourced this
Not
from
only beautiful, and it's a heavy, and if you see this, it's
The-
quite durable, and it's
lot
almost
of
like
art.
some pillar or like doors are like close to 100-year-old, I
Yes,
believe.
almost 100
Yeah,
years.
more than an
Our
100 years.
main door is almost 100 years old already. And
You can see this passage, like there is a
this
sit-out
is a
area
typical juggly.
Yeah,
Sit-out
sit-out
in English
area.
and juggly in Kannada.
in Kannada, and the windows, you could see the lot of artwork involved in it, and nowadays to get this type of artworks takes a lot of money, and you won't get this type of perfection nowadays, though, you know, we use machineries. You don't get such beautiful carvings these days, and yeah, it's like, you know, quite a lot of saving we did by purchasing second hand material. I mean, woods, I say, even for this
This we sourced it from a close cousin
close,
who had
close, yeah, for
demolished
pillar and
his old house.
old house.
He would have used it as firewood probably in another
Yes.
2 or 3 years. So we just took it from him for a very small price, like 5,000.
Not even 5,000, 5 pillar for 4,000 we paid actually.
4,000.
Yeah.
Which is very minimal.
Yes.
And if you can see this horse, many people say this horse probably was a part of a chariot, the Aratha, which you can find in temples. But this was also from the same second-hand dealer. He actually liked my son, and while
He
we
gifted.
were leaving Andhra, he said, "I want to give you some gift," and he gave these 2 horses, which we actually refurbished, and we hand painted it later.
Yeah, we ourselves
Today,
hand
everybody
painted
loves
it.
sitting here
Yeah, everybody wants to sit on this horse
and take a
actually,
picture.
take a picture.
all our cousins who visit
Our place, yeah, they don't miss this chance to click a photo with these two horses.